Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. This car came in with a hole in the oil pan, bent exhaust and drive shaft, and a cracked transmission case after the owner had hit something small on the highway. This customer came in saying that his car has starting issues after his friend had done some work on it. Customer states, "Don't try to rip me off, I just need new pads, okay?" And the owner of this car came in saying that they have a vibration when driving on the highway. This customer came in saying that they heard a loud pop in the cab and then it got filled with dust. The mechanic first thought it was the passenger airbag that had malfunctioned, but after further inspection it turned out to be a fire extinguisher underneath the passenger seat that had accidentally gone off. And this customer complained about their brakes being louder than normal. This car came in because it was leaking fuel after the owner had done some exhaust work on it by himself. And this car had a pretty weird glitch where it started to leak fuel whenever the driver door was opened. Customer states, "Was driving fast on the highway, heard a loud pop and then the engine stopped." And this truck had a bit of a water leak. This car came in for a pre-purchase inspection after the current owner had said she's basically like new underneath. And this customer had done some brake work on his car all by himself, but had to come in because of a metallic noise. And this customer was driving on the highway when the brakes suddenly seized up. And this Subaru came in because the owner said it was almost impossible to drive it anymore. Customer states, "Really bad vibration when driving." And this customer came in saying that their trunk is almost always wet. Yummy. And this car had to come in because of a bad clunking noise. Customer states, "Cabin smells weird whenever the AC is on. Please advise." This 2014 Nissan Xterra came in because of an oil leak after the customer had done their own oil change. The mechanic found the leak to be caused by a pretty loose oil filter. Customer states, "My tire keeps leaking. Please advise." And this customer came in because the owner complained about really bad braking power. And this car came in with starting issues after the owner's friend had done some electrical work on it. And when the oil starts looking like chocolate drip, it's probably time to change it. This car came in because it had a whining noise. Turned out to be a water pump that didn't look too bad but still needed replacement. Customer states, "My car has started sounding like it's a diesel. Please advise." And this customer hit a pothole doing 60 miles an hour. And sometimes you're just that unlucky. This wheel bearing has definitely seen some better days. And this customer came in saying that they heard a loud bang from underneath the car and then lost all power. And this car came in after the owner had just bought it at an auction. The mechanic found the CV axles to be completely bust and the drive shaft was mysteriously missing. And this BMW M5 came in because it had some issues. And this car somehow managed to roll into the shop by itself. A Apparently, the owner said that he had gone flying for a bit after hitting a speed bump at 70 miles an hour. Lucky for him that the whole car didn't fall apart. Customer states, I usually do all my own oil changes, but I don't have time this year, so can you help? Yeah, looks great. And this truck came in for some new brake light fluid. And rumor has it that this might be the world's first spinner wheel. And this customer came in saying that their car had started to run rough after having been at another shop. And this truck came in because it wouldn't go into gear after the transmission shift lever had snapped. Once the mechanic opened up the transmission, he found that the whole internal shaft had snapped in half. Customer states, black smoke coming from the exhaust and engine runs rough, please advise. The mechanic found there to be oil in the intercooler due to a worn out turbo seal. And this truck came in looking like this after the double cardan joint on the driveshaft broke while the customer had been pulling a trailer with concrete behind him. And the owner of this Isuzu came in saying that they were driving off-road, then heard a clicky-clacky sound, and then the car stopped moving. And this car came in for an oil change and new wipers, but it looks like it's gonna need a bit more work than just that. Customer states, heard a loud metallic clunk, and then the wheel started to wobble. And this customer came in complaining about a clunking sound that they only get when driving on unmarked roads. And this car came in with some starting issues after the owner recently replaced the starter motor all by himself. Customer states, every time I floor it, I hear a really bad clunk. Yep, looks good. And this truck came in with a pretty long list of issues after the owner had done some work on it together with their friend. This customer came in saying that his car feels bumpier than normal after having had the shocks and suspension fixed for cheap at another shop. Customer states, whenever I blink, everything blinks. And the owner of this car came in after they hit a small rock while driving home from their summer place. This customer came in saying that they had been driving on the highway when they heard a loud bang and then the car started leaning heavily to the left. And this car rolled in with some brake issues after the owner's nephew had installed new brake lines on it. And unfortunately for this customer, they had to replace their whole engine after they drove through a flooded area in their neighborhood. This customer wanted a new interior look for his car, so he painted the seats all by himself. Customer states, truck won't move forward or backward, please advise. And the owner of this truck came in for some new tires after he had brushed against the curb for a bit too long while trying to pocket park. And this customer came in saying, there's a terrible rattling noise whenever I hit a bump in the road, can you check it out? And this car came in because it had a bit of an oil leak. Sounds good. Customer states, trying to check my oil, but I can't. And this car came in a tow truck because it just wouldn't start. The owner said that it's really weird because he's been trickle charging it all year round. And the owner of this car had to come in because the oil light was on after their son had borrowed it for a weekend trip with his friends. This customer came in saying that their car feels really jerky. And this car came in because the owner complained about a pretty wobbly steering wheel. This mechanic was doing a gasket job on this car when he noticed this. I wonder what this customer actually drove through. Customer states, car runs really rough, but I change my oil every year. Yummy. And the owner of this Volkswagen came in saying, whenever I start the car, I get this burnt smell and weird gurgling noises. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time.